My concern is we're still in a crisis here in Minnesota. We continually hear about waiting hours or having to drive hours and wait days and days to get these things done. We've been trying to correct it. We funded more. The big thing we hear these days is inflation. Well, we're shifting the cost from the departments to the residents because they're going to have to drive farther. Low-income families are having to drive farther and farther, and many of them can't do that. People that are middle income, they can afford to drive 2 hours, take the day off, and do those things. But there's lots of low-income families that just simply can't afford to take a day off to get their child to get there. We've proposed third-party CDLs that should alleviate some of these things so we can do this faster. Those have been turned down. We have to get this under control. You talk about de-escalating training. Well, we have to do escalating training because people are so frustrated with the system of what's going on, and I don't see it getting any better. We're closing stations. Our backlogs are still beyond the 14 days by law. I'm just frustrated. We're putting money at this and we're not seeing results. And again, this big discussion of inflation, well, we're pushing the costs onto more consumers. So the prices of everything is going up, no matter this or other issues. It's inflation by regulation is what's happening. And our citizens across the state of Minnesota are experiencing more and more costs. And we gave you more money to keep more stations open, and you took the money and we're closing stations. It's frustrating, and I hear about it a lot in my district of people having to drive 2 and 3 hours. Other comments, people have to get up at midnight and 12:01 to get online to try and get this reservation, and they go like that. Something needs to be fixed, and we need to do it, and I appreciate the report. I don't think everything that they asked for is in the report. I mean, there's lots of things that aren't talked about, so I'll follow up with some other ones in detail. I don't want to take too much of the committee, but we have a lot of work to do, and it's not being corrected. So I appreciate everything trying to be done, but we're still in a crisis here, and we need to fix that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.